In this video, we're going to look at addition and subtraction. What do you need to know before we begin this video? You should be able to do addition of whole numbers up to 2 digits. You should be able to use strategies such as building up and breaking down. Be able to use number lines. Be confident in rounding off in tens and hundreds. In the last video, we learned about adding using the number line and the Dionys block. We practiced adding numbers with 2 digits. Now let us explore how we can add numbers with more than 2 digits. But before we begin, let's do a quick revision. We will now add using counting on. We're going to begin at 13 and count on in tens. Now let us use counting on to add 200 to 475. We can do this by counting in hundreds from 475. So as you notice, 200 can be counted as 100 and another 100. So we begin at 475 and we count on 100 to give us 575, and then another 100 to 675. Can you try this example on your own or with your partner? You can pause the video while you try, and when you're ready for the answer, press play. 475 plus 40. We can break up numbers if they contain multiples of 10, 100, or 1,000. So now notice that 40 can be broken up into 4 sets of 10. So we begin at 475 and we count on 10 to 485, and another 10 to 495, and another 10 to 505, and another 10 to 515. Now let us add 2-digit numbers using the number line. 67 plus 55. We add the tens and then the ones in this example. So using the number line to show 50 spaces to the right from 67, and this will give us 117. Then show 5 spaces to the right, and that will give you 122. Did you look and see how the arrows move from left to right? From 67 to 117, moving 50 spaces, and another 5 spaces to get 122. Now let us explore another method to add a 3-digit number by a 3-digit number. Firstly, we're going to expand the numbers and then add them together. Let us recap place values quickly, which will make our working easier. In the table in front of you, you can see how the number 879 is expanded to show the place value of each digit. You can see 9 units, 7 tens, and 8 hundreds. Let us try and add 2 3-digit numbers together. In this example, we're going to look at 247 plus 368. First, what we do is we expand the numbers and then we add. So 247 can be broken down into 200 plus 40 plus 7, and 368 can be broken down to 300 plus 60 plus 8. In the next row, you're going to group the hundreds, tens, and units together. And then you're going to add your hundreds, tens, and units to give you 500 plus 100 plus 15. And then lastly, you add them all together, which will give you a final answer of 615. Now you have seen how we add 2 3-digit numbers using the expanded form of numbers. Can you try this example on your own? 527 plus 189. Pause the video, and when you're ready for the answer, press play. Let us see how you thought about this. In the first step, you expand the numbers. 527 expands to 500 plus 20 plus 7. and 189 can expand to 100 plus 80 plus 9. You then group your hundreds, tens, and units together, and then add them together to give you 600 plus 100 plus 16, for a final answer of 716. As you see, each row you can see how the numbers are expanded. If your work looked like this, then well done. Then you have understood how to add two 3-digit numbers using your knowledge of place value. If your solution did not look the same, go back to the example in the video. It is fine to learn from our mistakes. Mistakes are opportunities for learning. In the next video, we will look at other ways to add larger numbers.